defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
The middle. Streets. And he'll have a Jets first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
60 boxes, 60 boxes, go!
Right back to him on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Ready. 70 Rangers, 70 Lions.
Looking to throw. Farrell. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
19 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And now a low liner. I think he mishit him. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes, right side. And he'll be taken out of bounds all the way down near the 35-yard line. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. 61 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
Okay,
brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Operating from the gun, Presley. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
You talk about this Jets defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call it. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Now the Chiefs bring on their field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this will remain a scoreless game. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
Come on.
And the Jets first
Press
down.
all 80.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking left sideline is complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chiefs, nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead. Now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. You talk about this Jets defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. And he Gets a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. 23 yards the pickup there. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Back to throw. Farrell. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Come on. Set. Back all 80. Big Lion. Steady.
On 3rd down, Streets. Now he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
On 1st down, Streets. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It is intercepted at the goal line. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. 96 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7.